Changing location. The Dubai summer got a little bit too much. We flew out to sunny Ibiza. So we're trying to find the best spot for the lunar eclipse.
You look like you're in the cinema with the 3D glasses on.
Oh wow, look at that. Enjoy more relaxed side of the island. Your relaxed side of the island. This time we feel good. 6k bank this morning. Now we're off to Dungeons, hitting up a body session. Still focusing heavily on weights at the minute, putting a little bit more size on, getting some fullness back because I definitely lost that. A little bit of an update. Food's at like 3,000 calories now every day. So eating big. I'm not sure I'm looking big yet, but we'll get there. We're gonna have a nice chilled Friday today. Big session. I've not been to Dungeons since I was a bodybuilder, so I'm looking forward to getting there. I'm not sure I fit in with this attire, but we've got to get the short form content and look good for the Instagram post. Yeah, we ain't got the Fridays next week. I'm in the White Isle. I'm off to Ibiza to see if I've still got it. See if I can still give Pasha a kick in. But let's see. A lot of questions on Instagram the other day. Did you see my story about going back into PT?
Oh yeah, I did see it.
So I've been studying, obviously, anatomy now for many years. And there's a certain point, if you understand anatomy and biomechanics and, you know, lines of force and resistance profiles, strength profiles, you know, machine analysis, moment arms, all of this good stuff. You can only look at a computer screen and make notes for so long, you know, and you get little bits of homework, and I've gone and done that, but I'm actually getting PT'd. I think people misunderstood it. So I'm getting PT'd, and then what I'm gonna do, it's with an RTS trainer. So everybody knows RTS is pretty much, well, not everybody knows, but RTS is like the hub for when it comes to, you know, hypertrophy, biomechanics, all that stuff. So I've actually paid a trainer for 15 sessions, and we're just gonna run through everything that I'm learning, but apply it. So like he'll be PTing me in some sessions, I'll be PTing him in some sessions. And people might think, fucking hell, Ben, you're crazy. Like, you built an online business, just relax, just chill, like just sit online. But I've mentioned this, like the 5-year vision for me is to have gyms all over the world. So it's like, if I want a gym in Dubai, I want a gym in the UK, you know, I want a gym in Europe, you know, Australia, and I want them to be private gyms, and I want the PTs to be in them elite, then you have to ultimately be an elite PT yourself. And because I've been off the gym floor for 7 years, you know, I'm good, but I want to refresh that memory. I want to make sure that, you know, the PTs that I put in my future gyms are the best in the absolute game, because you'll agree, Chris, the standard of PT in Dubai is fucking horrendous.
Oh, it's awful.
It's absolutely horrendous. It's insulting. My main mission when I first set on this quest of becoming a coach was to have a positive impact on the industry, you know, help people's lives change for the better. And, you know, a lot of what I've done this year with the pre-script stuff, and, you know, it's to get people moving through exercises pain-free, and, you know, completing training sessions with enjoyment, and, you know, looking at the volume, the MEV, the MAV, you know, minimum effective volume, maximum effective volume. And I think, you know, the industry's just gone so far wrong now in the last 5 years, where a lot of coaches have come in, they have no fucking understanding on training, volume, application. Everybody's little hot topic at the minute in the coaching industry is, if your clients don't send you form clips, you know, sack them. But when they put that on the stories, you can tell they don't know what they're on about, because you can see how and what angle they're actually reviewing the client's form clips at. And it's like, well, if you're looking at a squat pattern, why the fuck are you looking at them from behind, not the side? You know, it's these little things, you know, that are going to just really develop NEWGEN and, you know, put us, I'd say we're already at the top in terms of transformations, but put us at the top in terms of facilities and PTs. That's the mission. It's to have an elite online team, which we've got, but have an elite team of PTs, have an elite facilities across the world. So yeah, I'm fucking daft, really. You know, I'm 32 next, not married, I ain't got kids. I work 7 days a week, and I still fucking get out of bed with more passion and hunger than people who are skinned. Well, that's why I do it. I think you hear footballers say, you know, when your legs are gone, to wrap it up. I know when the hunger's gone, I'll slow down a little bit, but for now, the mission's clear, so let's get it.
You just said, I know the way to Dungeon. Is that what you just said?
I ain't got a clue.
Yeah, I think we're going to put it in, because last time I think we did that, we've got Strat Marine.
New Bridge is beautiful, isn't it?
Oh, not the
New Bridge is absolutely incredible. Never leaving the beachfront, ever. Even though I said last week I was.
I got what you need. Hello, white America, assassinate my character. Money matrimony, yeah, they tryna break the marriage up. Who gon' act phony, or who gon' try to embarrass you? I'ma need a day off, I think I call Ferris up.
I think it's good when, you know, My goals at the minute are obviously to build up a little bit more, you know, get some size back that I've lost. So putting yourself in an environment like this is important because it's going to dictate the session. You know, if I go into a lifestyle gym or a gym where really I'm the biggest, or, you know, the environment's a little bit flat, I'm not really going to perform. Whereas here, you know, Red Bull on deck before we set off, come in here, you've got people pressing 5, 6, 7 plates, you know, no music. Anybody who's here is here to do a fucking job. So you got to turn it on. I think it's so important when you're training that you understand your ceiling and tolerance for volume. For me now, I'm training push-pull legs and then an upper top-up every Friday. The push-pull legs is good, but it's definitely not enough volume for me to rebuild any lost tissue. It's probably the minimum effective volume that I can tolerate, but given my experience and years of training, previous exposure to PEDs, it's definitely not going to be enough to, you know, generate enough stimulus to build new tissue. And that's why I mentioned in programming, you've got to be aware of your volume tolerance, but you've also got to be aware of, you know, what volume you should be doing to actually progress. I think too many people get mixed up with, you know, I like high volume, I like low volume. Well, if you look at the studies and you look at the data, you actually understand the science, you can apply it very well and get more progress. So yeah, remove the guesswork with anything. That's what I always try and do in life. You know, if I don't understand something, remove the guesswork, go and understand it. Changing location. The Dubai summer got a little bit too much, so we flew out to sunny Ibiza. First time back on the island, isn't it, Claude, in 4 years?
4 years.
It's the first time I've been allowed back. Look at the gaff though. We're staying in a really nice hotel. Anyone who's coming to Ibiza, Oku, it's an absolute gaff. Look at this. It's got like a resident DJ, so we've just been by the pool all day before we checked in today. Look at that for the pad. Like, the room does the business. You get literally complimentary champagne on arrival. Look at that. This is what I'm the most impressed with. Look how much these guys are moving with the times, boys. You look at all this, yeah, we might have a little bit of, you know, little bit of Patron. Oi, snuck a little protein bar in, have we? I've caught you all. Caught you all, little coffee machine. And then look at this. That, I respect it. Look at the speaker. You know a lot about a hotel, but we've got a little bit of a, I'd say a little bit of a pool view, aren't we?
A little bit.
The mountains are nice, so I'll show you the gaff. I'm going to take you on a tour around the White Isle this vlog, show you how I do it. Solid grooves, 2-foot amnesia, have a bit of that. But look, got a little bit of a, if you show this, these are swim up pools. We weren't paying the price for them, boys. So, got a little bit of a sea view there if you look. But this gaff's actually mad. Look, you can literally close these if you want a little bit more privacy. Look, close them. Thanks for coming, adios. See you later. You've got a little bit of a seating area out here. Fuck knows what that ladder is. Climb that when you've been to amnesia and think that you're climbing mountains. But yeah, big week in Ibiza, boys, coming up. Strap in. Not only do you get greeted by champers on arrival and in the room, not bad. This is what we call a touch. Dear Mr. Bray, a very warm welcome to Oku Ibiza. We've had the pleasure of seeing some of the dedication and discipline you bring to bodybuilding through your social media. And we hope that your time with us offers perfect contrast, a chance to slow down, recharge, enjoy more relaxed side of the island. Fuck your relaxed side of the island. Very nice touch. Have we got it or not?
What?
Got the approval?
Yes, I picked the outfit.
No, I mean, are you? Obviously, I know. Not bad, not bad. What are we saying? Ready? Cheers. So we're trying to find the best spot for the lunar eclipse. I think we found a good one, do you?
Yeah.
How busy the beach is. What time is it? 7:30. And it is 33 degrees. We've got dressed up because we're coming for a meal afterwards. But I think everybody else staying in the swim shorts has got the best idea, haven't they?
I think we might be better on the rock there.
But I think there's a rock behind us we might head to. But look how beautiful Ibiza is.
Yeah. A cool bar.
Yeah, really cool bar. We've switched up the location, haven't we, Claude? Location 2. It's beautiful here. You can see the tiny little dot through the glasses. Oh wow, look at that. That is actually crazy. Give us a smile, Claude.
Can't see.
They suit you then.
I can't even see you when I look at you, but I can see the view. I mean the sun.
What do they look like on me? Nice pair of Ray-Bans. Oh, it's still on you. Yeah, they suit me them. Oh, it's actually mad. How busy it is here.
Crap, I keep accidentally looking at the sun.
It's nearly halfway now.
You look like you're in the cinema with the 3D glasses on.
I just ain't got a good chair. Well, you can't write it. How many thousands of people have gathered on this rock and around the world today in Ibiza?
Around the world today in Ibiza.
Around
the island.
The island in Ibiza. Everything was running so smooth, wasn't it?
There's not a single cloud in the sky apart from one.
I ain't seen a cloud all week. And now, job is well and truly fucked. Everybody's sat here and I think everybody's thinking, saying, look how many cars over there
But show that side of the sky, there's not even a cloud.
have gathered. And then look at this side of the sky, look, not a single cloud in the sky. And it's due to fully happen in what? 20 minutes. Look at that, there's just one big cloud. It's like it knew. It's like it knew. Good morning from Ibiza. Coffee in hand, electrolyte down, just taking in the morning, which is beautiful. And then literally we're going to head to the gym. It's a little bit blurry this today because of the humidity on the white isle. Plan of attack today is to actually show you the hotel. So we're going to head down and train this morning. We've got chest and back, and then we're going to take you to breakfast, show you the restaurant, show you the pool, show you the hotel as a whole, because I'm not one of those people who will do a hotel review when I go on holiday, but this is probably, bearing in mind I've stayed at some pretty nice resorts in the UAE, probably say my favourite hotel that I've ever stayed at, Oku Ibiza. It's definitely worth a visit if you are in Ibiza, if you want to completely reset, recharge, but also have a little bit of a balance, go and enjoy some party things, because it's in the perfect location to do that as well. Exciting day, let's get it. Some little private Jeep, hasn't it? This is the main pool, which is the biggest pool on the whole island of Ibiza. It's an Olympian sized pool. And now we're going to pick our sunbeds for the day, and we're going to go for these ones. And then they have a resident DJ every day at 2 o'clock spinning them. And then we've got the gym. Is it busy? Morning. This area here is just the kids pool as well. Look how good the kids pool is. And then you've got all breakfast up there, just in that restaurant. And then this is like the entrance to the hotel. So that's like the reception area. Then you have the second part of the hotel, which is just there. How beautiful that is. Starting to get to that part of the holiday now where I feel really recharged, reset. Sleep's been amazing, partied a little bit, drank a little bit, eaten what I've wanted. Still trained, refilled my own cup, had a lot of creative thoughts on the business today, and one thought was downtime is uptime. I think in the industry that we operate in the online coaching space, it's hard to take time away when you have an emotional attachment to your client journeys and your business, and I can definitely say that I have a very strong emotional relationship to my clients, so taking a week away from them and not speaking to them is quite hard. But you need that in order to reset, in order to produce your best work, in my opinion. And this is the first week I've taken off work since October last year, so almost 10 months. And that week was more of a family holiday and a present to my family to give back. And it was an amazing week, but it wasn't a week where I sat around the pool, I slept, I napped. I just refilled my own cup. And boy, do you need it, Like today I did an exercise around the pool where I created my vision board for the remaining 6 months of the year. I looked at what I want to improve in the business, what's working, what's not working, what I want to change. And you don't always get that time, when you're so focused on client delivery and client fulfillment, you don't always get that time on your business. And today's been really valuable for me to see where NEWGEN is at, where other projects are at, how I can make them better. And another topic is you want to spend time in places that inspire you and motivate you. And I had this conversation with a friend on this holiday that, this hotel was expensive. It's not cheap, look it up online, but I don't stay here as a flex. I stay here because I want to be in an environment what's going to make me think, yeah, I've worked hard to stay here. You know, I've earned the right to stay here. Albeit I'm from Rotherham, I definitely don't fit in. But it's good to be surrounded by high performers. You know, see how they operate around the pool. What are they up to? You know, there's a lot of people with laptops out. There's a lot of people taking calls, and it's just good to be around. So always think about that with your next trip. Book a trip where you want to be inspired, motivated, come away feeling, you know, ready to get after it, because that's what this trip's done for me.
Thank you. Oh, that looks good. Yeah. That looks nice.
You wanted a chicken paella?
I know, this looks a little bit funky for me. We'll see you get yours.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. I think you'll like them more.
Have it?
I'll tell you in a minute. I never thought I'd be in Ibiza and I'd not be finishing one of these. This is the tequila bottle that does not want drinking. Someone bought this in VIP in Pasha. 4,500 euros. I walked out without even having a drink of it. Conrad grabbed it, gifted it to Sabrina for her birthday on the yacht. Sabrina then obviously got off the yacht. We brought it home. Sabrina and Vincent went home, didn't want this, gifted it us, and now we're gifting it to one of the bar staff in Oku because he's been unbelievable all week. He's getting, this is literally full, £600 that. So we're going to gift him this, and then this is already pretty much full. In fact, this one's meant to be a really nice one, so he's getting tequila'd up nice. But I like to give staff a nice little present when you come to a place, because when they look after you like they've done in Oku, you've got to treat them well. How to do breakfast 101. 2 eggs, 3 eggs in an omelette, black coffee, fats, carbs, wallet. Remember, what did I say? Two steps. Thanks for coming. Absolute bender. Go again, come on. You ready? You drop ball, don't kick it first time. Don't kick it first time, drop it. Okay. 2 foot, no, don't kick it. Set yourself up, remember? Yeah. 2 steps back. Wait. 2 steps back.
Guys, this is how you have to do it.
Wallop. That's it. Good. One more. Don't rush though, don't rush, take your time. Yes. There we go. 3 out of 3. And that wraps up an amazing trip, an amazing holiday. Back in the UK now, where we're going to lock in for a week, and then it's back to Dubai for the rest of the year. So, as I said, downtime is uptime. Don't neglect it, don't forget to take it. But as always, you know, with business owners and entrepreneurs, the generational lock-in begins now. So no time to play, we're back on job already. We've got the little temporary setup here. We're back in the OG spot that just never changes. We'll never take that sign down. This is where it all began. We've got a lot of exciting stuff coming up on the channel. We're going to continue with the Eps every single week, you know, building the brand, talking you through, you know, the struggles, the wins, the positives, the negatives, and just taking you on the journey of what it is like to be a business owner and an entrepreneur and an athlete. But also we're going to be increasing the frequency of the videos. So what I thought was, you know, I've got a lot of knowledge and I've got a lot of, you know, skin in the game, 10 years coaching now, and it's time to let that knowledge onto YouTube. So we're going to be increasing 2 uploads. So I'm extending my stay in the UK just for another 6 days. And in that 6 days, I'm going to be filming a video with Alex Challoner pretty much every day. So there's going to be 6 videos. To all you who don't know who Alex is, he's the OG who kicked this channel off with me, who was responsible for all of the Miami series and all of the success this channel had. And now it's actually time to push it. You know, let's push this channel, let's grow it. I've not been as consistent as I would have liked over the course of this year. So it's time to really level up now. man, I've said that 1,001 times, but I actually mean it. So strap in as always, guys. Thanks for watching. Remember to like, comment and subscribe, and get your seatbelts on because the content is about to get turned up. See you in the next one.